The sky turned red when the alien ships appeared. People ran in fear. Cities fell in minutes. The world had never seen power like this. The aliens called themselves the Dracs. They spoke one message. You are weak. You are ours now. Earth's leaders tried to talk. The Dracs didn't care. They destroyed our satellites and shut down all communication. But in a dark underground base, a small group of humans watched quietly. They were scientists, soldiers, and engineers. People the aliens didn't notice. They knew humanity's spirit was not broken. One soldier, Captain Ray Carter, looked at the others and said, "They think we're weak. Let's show them how wrong they are." The group started forming a plan. They knew they had little time. The Dracs were spreading fast, taking over every country. But deep under the ground, something powerful was hidden. A weapon not used in over 70 years. A weapon humans once swore never to use again. The aliens had no idea what was coming. The Dracs thought Earth was already under their control. But small attacks began happening at night. A ship exploded in the sky. A base was wiped out in the mountains. The Dracs were confused. "Who is doing this?" they asked. But they never found the fighters. Captain Carter's team moved in shadows. They used old subway tunnels and mountain caves. Their weapons were basic, but their minds were sharp. Every attack was smart, fast, and unexpected. For the first time, the Dracs felt fear. Then, the team found something strange. An old map marked with a red symbol deep under Antarctica. It led to a hidden lab from World War II. Inside, they found a machine called Project Titan. It was built to boost human strength, speed, and brain power. It was never used. Too dangerous. Too powerful. Carter looked at it and said, "This is what we need." They started the machine. Lights flashed. The air shook. One by one, the fighters stepped in. What came out were not just humans. They were faster, stronger, smarter. The Dracs still didn't know what was happening. But soon, they would. The first real battle happened in New York City. The Dracs were holding thousands of humans in cages. They thought no one would come. But then the ground shook. Carter's team arrived, moving like lightning. Their bullets flew faster. Their bodies healed quicker. The Dracs were shocked. These humans were different. The cages were broken. People ran free. The Dracs called for help, but their signals were jammed. For the first time, they ran away. Back in space, the Dracs commander growled. What have these creatures done? The Project Titan warriors were now legends. Other humans started joining them. The team trained new fighters, using parts of the machine to boost them too. Every day, more cities were taken back. But one thing worried Carter. The machine was changing them, not just their bodies, but their minds. Some fighters grew too angry, too violent. They had to be watched. Still, the fight moved forward. The Dracs sent bigger ships, more weapons, but humans kept pushing back. The aliens had never met a race like this, who grew stronger after every loss. Earth was no longer under control. It was fighting back harder than ever before. The Dracs had one plan left: total destruction. Their biggest ship, the Bloodhammer, came down from orbit. It could destroy an entire city in seconds. Their leader gave one last warning: surrender or be erased. Captain Carter knew this was it. They had only hours. The Bloodhammer was heading for Washington, D.C. If it landed, millions would die. The team prepared a trap. They lured the Dracs into an empty city. Underground, they placed high-energy bombs, leftovers from Earth's old wars. As the alien ship came lower, Carter gave the signal. The bombs exploded, shaking the sky. The Bloodhammer dropped hard into the ground. Before the Dracs could recover, human fighters swarmed it. The battle was loud, brutal, and fast. Inside the ship, Carter faced the alien commander. "We gave you a chance," Carter said. "You thought we were weak. You were wrong." With one final move, Carter shut down the ship's power core. The whole thing blew apart, lighting up the sky. The humans cheered. The Bloodhammer was gone. But the war wasn't over yet. The Dracs fleet in space watched the explosion. Their strongest ship was gone. Their leader was dead. And the humans, they were still standing. Earth sent a signal to space. "We are not weak. This is our home. Stay away." The Dracs hesitated. They had more ships, more soldiers. But something had changed. They feared Earth now. Not because of weapons, but because of the human spirit. Humans didn't give up. Even when losing, they fought harder. The Dracs turned back. One by one, their ships left the sky. The war was over. Captain Carter stood on the ground, looking at the stars. "We survived," he said. "Not because of strength, but because we never stopped fighting." Project Titan was shut down. It was too powerful, too dangerous. But the world remembered. Monuments were built, songs were written, and every child learned the story of the day Earth fought back. They thought we were weak, but they were wrong.